fantasy friends and family. Welcome to the Fantasy Expertz podcast. And if you're watching this right now, you're in the fucking championships. Welcome to the championships. You're welcome for getting you there. We're going to take all credit. No, we're not going to take all the credit, but we helped along the way. We're glad that you guys are in there. Mariano's in the championship. I had a heartbreaker weekend last week. You know, you can't make it every year, but
right.
It is what it is.
In one of my leagues.
But yeah, definitely. It's championship week. This is what we've been preparing for the whole season, and this is, of course, this is what we play for, to hopefully win that money at the end or whatever contingency your freaking league has. You know, That's what we're here for.
That's right.
For them bragging rights, you know. This week we're just going to be straight to the point. Start them, sit them. There's nothing else that we need to talk about. There's no other topics. That's it.
That's it. That's all we need. All we got.
Exactly. You got anything else to say for them, Mariano?
Nope.
All right, let's get it rocking and rolling, man.
That's right. For my first stardom, it's going Lamar Jackson.
Ooh, we got faith in the man again.
I got faith. He is alive. I said it a few weeks ago. Now, he's playing the Giants this week. Ravens are playing the Giants, who have given up the fifth fewest points to quarterbacks this season. But Lamar Jackson has the hot hand the past 2 weeks. I'm gonna keep it rolling. Let's keep him in as the starter this week, because I just believe they are on a mission. John Harbaugh has got the Ravens playing very good football right now, and I believe that they're gonna keep moving forward with good quarterback play, which I'm hoping, because that's my quarterback. I got a nice little contingency plan, which you guys will hear about here shortly.
They're heating up at the right time. Perfect time for playoffs, baby.
That's right.
Going on to my first stardom, I have Salvin Ahmed over there on Miami. And so we seen last week he put up 21 points, right? With Myles Gaskin out. I got a morning of because Ezekiel Elliott. He's like, I'm out because of my calf, because I'm a bitch. And I picked this dude up, plugged and played, 21 points. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough to get me into the championship. But if he does start this week against the Raiders, I'm saying he should have a decent game against, a defense that had a better run defense. But it was against Austin Eckler, who was dealing with the quad injury. So I think I might get it done against our horrible defense, unfortunately.
I don't want to talk about it.
Nope. Yeah, we're knocked out of the playoffs, basically, the Raiders.
Yeah, basically.
If you're following this podcast, then you know we're huge Raider fans.
And they're probably not going to get their 8th win until next week, which is the last game of the season. You probably would have won if you picked up Tony Pollard, though.
He was already taken.
Oh, was he?
You know how deep, how thin our running back is in our.
I didn't know that was our league.
Yeah, it's our league.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Well, for my next one, I got Baker Mayfield.
I'm feeling dangerous.
But in any case, they're playing the Jets this week, and I can just envision Baker throwing like 4 or 5 touchdowns this week. So really, this is primed on matchup. Especially if your starting quarterback has a tough matchup this week, I would look to Baker to get you some points, get you some love
against the goddamn Jets.
What
movie is that from?
I don't remember.
You don't remember?
I don't remember.
That's Big Daddy.
That's right. Those goddamn Jets.
All right, going on to my next starter, man. It's the Philly defense. They're going up against Dallas. And they have a horrible O-line. We know this. It's been like that the whole season. And Philly is top 4 in creating pressures, right? And I forgot what they're in sacks, but they create pressures, bad O-line, not a good combination. As you flush to the quarterback, they make mistakes, they create turnovers. I expect Philly's defense to have a good day against this Cowgirls offense, who did have a good day against the 49ers, but I expect Philly to do way better than the 49ers.
Now, I like the transition, because since we're talking about Philly, this is my contingency plan. And you know what? I might just flip this league on its head. I put in a waiver claim for Jalen Hurts this week. Again, Vic already touched on it. They're playing the Cowgirls, which They just suck.
On both sides of the ball.
On both sides of the ball. Jalen Hurts put up great points against the Cardinals defense and the Saints defense. So I expect that to continue against the Cowboys. He scored 40-something points in my ESPN league. So I'm going to take out a waiver. If my waiver goes through with Jalen Hurts, I'm going to sit Lamar Jackson and start Jalen Hurts in the championship, which is ballsy as fuck. But as we talked about last week, right? You got to go with your gut, especially this time of the year, right? Mm-hmm. Don't overanalyze. This is what I see. This is what I'm going to do. And Lord help me if this waiver comes through. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, can't blame me, man. Can't blame me. Going up against, who's he have, right? The Cowgirls?
Cowgirls.
And then compared to the Giants, who've been playing better defense as of lately, you know, it makes sense.
It makes a lot of sense.
Going on to my next start, I'm going to have George Kittle. And this is, if the man is activated and he's starting, man, there's no doubt. It's the championship. I know he's been out for so long. I know whoop-de-whoop, but there's no doubt. You plug and play, top 4 option, hands down. Start George Kittle, don't question it. That's all I got to say.
Well, I like it, and we've been waiting for this moment, you know, but the last time that George Kittle played with Nick Mullins, he got off. I believe it was week 4 against Philly. He scored 32 points in our Yahoo League. Mm-hmm. And this was 15 targets, 15 receptions, 183 yards, and 1 touchdown with Nick Mullins. So if he plays, it's a must. You gotta rock. You gotta rock him.
You know, ifs, ands, or buts, bro.
That's right. For my next one, I got the Ravens defense. They're playing the Giants this week. The Giants offense is just sputtering. There's not much that scares you offensively. So right now I currently have 2 defenses on my team in ESPN. It's the Ravens and the Rams. So I gave the Rams the notch last week. Yeah, against the Jets, which on paper looks like the best matchup of the week on defense, right? So I was pumped about it. But then they come out and they lay an egg. So
any given Sunday, man.
Any given Sunday. Amen to that, my brother. Now, Ravens defense, they're getting a nod this week.
Yeah, for sure. It's a no-brainer. Going on to my next stardom. There's a lot of contingencies. I just want to put that out here. So this is all so with the George Kittle one is, of course, if he's activated.
Right.
With Ahmed, it's, of course, if Myles Gaskin continues to be out this week because he's dealing with, I believe it's COVID. He's on the COVID list. Mm-hmm. So, and then with Tony Pollard, this is if Zeke is out, right? So if you start, if Zeke is out, you start this man. This is a man that's playing hungry. He needs to get paid. He's trying to get paid, right? He just has an explosiveness that you don't see from Zeke, bro. I don't know. Zeke's been. I had Zeke. Zeke's been looking trash, bro.
He's very down on
slow Zeke. And fucking like a piece of shit, bro. And Tony Pollard looks like he just has that energy. He's ready to go. So
he's a speedster, that's for sure.
Yeah. If Zeke is out, man, you can definitely rock this man this week. Even though I said the Philly defense is, gonna fucking get to them, they're still gonna get points. So I'm not gonna say they're not.
Right.
But Tony Pollard should have a decent day going up against the Philly defense. So.
Yeah. So I like Ronald Rojo Jones as my last starter.
Rojo.
This is if he is cleared from COVID protocol. So this is another one of those contingencies. The biggest thing is that the Lions have given up the most touchdowns to running backs this year. Do you know how many touchdowns they gave up to running backs this year?
How many?
25.
Damn.
25.
Damn. I didn't know that.
Yeah. I thought
by the end of the year or something.
By the end of the year, they could give up 2 rushing touchdowns a game, right? Which is nuts. That's crazy, man. So if he's cleared from COVID protocol, you got to start Rojo, Ronald Jones, whatever you want to call that man. So rock and roll.
Rojo. All right, going on to my next starter. Rock and roll, Rojo.
That's right.
That's right. All right, going on to my next starter. I have the Browns defense, and it's simple. They're going up against the Jets. The bottom in every category on offense, and that's all we have to say about that. Start the Browns defense, no hesitation. They're going to clamp them.
You would hope so. I mean, they beat the Rams, and they the number one defense in the league.
It's an anomaly.
An anomaly. That shit happens. There's exceptions to every rule. We know that.
Yeah.
And that's what happened this last week.
Yeah.
For my next, or actually, we are on to the sit-em segment. For me, you done, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah, sit-em. So my first one is DeAndre Swift. He had a very, very good game last week. But
I got him too.
Yeah, you got him too. Great minds. Or you know what I heard the other day? Great minds travel parallel.
Ooh, that means on the same plane, son.
Yeah.
That's a good one. I haven't heard that one before.
Yeah, that's nice. It's clever. One of them sales tactics. You know what I mean? DeAndre Swift, the Lions are playing Tampa this week. Tampa has a stellar run defense. Some linebackers, Levante David, and then also the young buck out of LSU. I ain't starting DeAndre Swift this week. I really don't have an option in our Yahoo league. But if you did have an option in your league, don't start him.
Luckily, in our league, you did all you have to do. It doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah, that's right. Tell him, Vic. Tell him.
You got out of 12th place. 12th place in our league gets you kicked out, and you have to pay an extra fee. So Mariano made it out the gutter, you guys. He's no longer in 12th place in our league, so he will be returning to the Expertz League next
That's right.
season.
I'm out the gutter. Watch out, because I'm coming for y'all next year.
So that takes DeAndre Swift off my league, off of my list, and I have for my first one, I have all the Pittsburgh Steelers. They're going up they're going up against one of the best defensive teams in the Colts this week. And they're in the middle of an identity crisis. They don't know who they are. They're crumbling right before our eyes. Yeah. At the worst time possible going into playoffs, too. The Steelers look like real pretenders. Like they didn't deserve to win all 11 of those games. And, I think it's sort of a mental thing. As soon as they lost the first game, it's like...
It's a snowball effect.
They lost to the Bengals, who had a third-string quarterback, bro.
I mean, it was a division.
It was a division game, yeah.
I mean,
but
still, when it rains, it pours.
Yeah,
and we know that.
And you're going up against the Colts, and it's not gonna get easier against the Colts, bro.
No, the Colts defense is for real. We know that firsthand from when the Raiders played them. That's a strong call.
Yeah.
That is a very strong call. It's just really unfortunate because this is the time of year that you want to have all the momentum at your back. You don't want it stopping you from moving forward. So it sucks for my Pittsburgh fans. I got a couple of them at work, and I've been talking shit all week. So shit all week. For my next sit-em, I got DK Metcalf. Now, I don't know if you guys remember this, but the last time that the Seahawks played the Rams, Jalen Ramsey shut him down.
Is Jalen Ramsey a follow the best receiver corner, or does he stay on the side of the field?
I don't know.
I'm not trying to put you on the spot because I just generally don't know, and I would like to know.
Right. No, you're not going to get that answer from me today, sir.
I just didn't know.
But I do know last time that they played DK Metcalf, let's take a look. So he had 4 targets, 2 receptions, and 28 yards. That's rough. Now, we all know that history repeats itself, and I love looking at these matchups, especially these individual games that come the second time around, because it gives you a real good idea of what's going to happen, or at least what can potentially happen as far as repeating itself. So this week, I'm not starting DK Metcalf at all.
Good call. So we're gonna keep it on the same game, and we're not gonna start Cooper Kupp on the other side of the ball.
Okay.
He went from top 4 receiver last year to straight inconsistent, and
Trash.
And in a big game like the championship, I don't think you can trust that production. I was talking to Mariano about this earlier. This is flex start this week, but his bench is looking kind of iffy over there too. But you got a couple waivers. We're gonna see what the waivers do. But he's just so up and down for me in a championship game. I need the numbers, to be honest. So
You may want to start him, Vic. You may want to start him.
I know, but going up against Seattle, and Seattle just clamped. They just clamped Terry McLaurin too.
Yeah, but they got. I see where you're at.
And they've been playing. I think they've been one of the top in the. What was the last week? We said the last 4 weeks they've been one of the top. Defenses against
wide receivers.
Wide receivers, yes.
Yes. But in totality, Seattle has given up the second most fantasy points.
Yeah, for the whole season.
Mm-hmm. But again,
what
have you done for me lately? Mm-hmm. I get that 100%.
Recency.
I'm just saying that because I gotta start them in my championship league.
I know how it would be like, bro.
So I'm being optimistic, not pessimistic.
Definitely. So. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta bite the bullet, bro.
And good players. So occasionally, good players have great games against horrible matchups, right? And I'm kind of just hoping that's what we get this week.
Yeah, because it's not that he's a bad receiver. I think it's the dimension of the offense is really run heavy this season. And
I'm telling you, Robert Woods, man. I mean, Robert Woods.
Even Robert Woods has been up and down though, too.
Yeah.
If you think about it.
Yeah.
And
he does take a lot of the targets and stuff. Both of them do, but again, he is another option.
But the drop off from top 4 receiver to fucking,
that's bad.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. Especially after you get paid.
Yeah,
don't look too good.
No, I agree. For my next one, I got Big Ben. He touched on it. All Steelers. Big Ben is included in that. Unfortunately, he's had a horrible past 2 weeks, so he hasn't been playing well, and he's playing against the Colts defense this week.
Yeah.
So, Big Ben, I would sit him this week, 100%.
For sure. My next one was DeAndre Swift, so I'm gonna go on to the one after that, and I have Drew Brees. We have old man Brees, right? Old quarterback.
Old.
Coming off an injury.
Right.
And a loss. And I'm not going to trust him in the championship game. I wasn't trusting him. I traded him off, right? I traded him literally the week he got injured, bro. So I got Antonio Gibson for that. Thank God for me.
Strong trade, bro.
Yeah. But yeah, definitely I'm not.
Even though he's hurt right now.
Even though he's hurt. I could have used him these last 3 weeks. But he got me to where I was at. So
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, without him... Breeze hasn't been doing squat.
Yeah.
So.
Exactly. Yeah, I would have had an injured Breeze, no extra running back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, that was a good trade for sure.
Yeah.
I think Gibson will be probably a first round pick next year.
Yeah. Well, no, the way he played this year, he's for sure.
And Swift.
Mm-hmm.
And Swift.
They both have.
I think Swift would have had a much more productive season if they didn't go out and sign AP. This year. That really messed up his production.
It was so last minute too.
Yeah.
It just came in
and it just took the focus away from.
Yeah, but they got around to getting him involved in the offense and shit.
Yeah, but next year Swift is just a beast, dude. I'm telling you, he catches the ball, he runs the rock.
Dobbins too next year.
So kind of same thing that I did last year. Yeah. Remember I was touching on it like last year. I drafted all these receivers too early. I think the same thing's kind of going to happen with the running backs that I drafted this year.
Yeah.
J.K., Swift, even Robinson. I mean, all these running backs. We had a solid running back class this year,
Yeah.
and they're gonna start to be more productive next year, 100%.
I think it's always good to take a flyer on like a rookie running back.
Yeah.
Like a rookie wide receiver.
Just not 3 of them at once, like I did. I took some flyers this year. It worked in one league, like Clyde Edwards-Helaire. I mean, that's my championship squad. You know?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he's hurt. But,
Yeah.
you know, what are you gonna do?
Like last season, I took a flyer on Jacobs in the 3rd round. That was great for me.
Strong.
Yeah. All right, going on to my. Oh no, it's on you now. I'm tripping.
Yeah. So for my next one, it's Kenyon Drake. So Kenyon Drake's playing the Niners, and the Niners have given up 6 fewest points to running backs this season. Plus, I mean, he's been on my sit-em like every other week this year. Seriously. And I'm glad that one of the twins in our league didn't
trade you?
Yeah, remember I tried to get him. I was like adamant about getting Kenyon Drake this year, and he wanted dumb returns for him. So the trade never went through, but I'm glad that it didn't. Just because he's been up and down, and we all know, we've said it on the show before, the Cardinals offense runs through Kyler Murray and D-Hop. Simple as that, you know. So, again, this week, if you got Kenyon Drake, I would sit him for an alternative like Salvon Ahmad, whatever his name is, or
Definitely.
Tony Pollard. You know,
For sure. That's a good one. Going on to my next one, I have the Miami defense. Going up against the Raiders, and I don't care who's starting at quarterback. I just know we're putting up points. I think maybe if Carr starts, though, he might be a little bit more limited because of his mobility or something. I don't know. But he's not really mobile, but I don't know. Either way, we're going to put up points. I know that.
Yeah, 100%.
This is a defense he started all season, but
We'll score at least 24.
yeah, and it's not looking good. You don't want those low points on your defense in the championship. So, yeah, don't start them because we're gonna put up points. That's something we know as Raider fans.
100%. I mean,
we put up points on the Colts.
Yep.
They're the best defense. So
if there's one thing we do know is that we have an offense. Can't speak for the other side of the ball.
they fucking got fucking.
But we
the practice squad on defense.
Right. But we do have an offense. Speaking of the Raiders' offense, I'm gonna sit Nelson Aguilar this week, and it's mostly just the matchup. Miami's defense, I called this weeks ago. Their pass defense is strong, really, really good. Like Xavier Howard, did you see his one-handed interception last
that shit
week?
was crazy.
That shit was nice.
Yeah.
So again, I'm just I'm staying away from that by any means. Nelson Aguilar, shit that boy down.
Yes, sir. And that concludes the Stardom Sit-em, and that concludes the episode for this week of the Fantasy Extras podcast.
Wish me luck.
Wish Mariano luck, everyone, and we're wishing you guys luck too. Obviously, if you're watching this episode, you're here too. You're in the same position. This is what you've been working for all season, baby.
Yeah,
You've been putting that at work.
Another thing too is one of the listeners told me that he's in the championship as well, and I asked him to send us a testimonial. Man, I mean, if we helped you guys at all, please send it to us because that helps, right? If we can post it to the IG stories and just kind of show you guys that, you know, we've been helping you all season. Show some love.
Yeah, right now, if you look at the little highlights, there's testimonials already in there of people who've said we got them to the championship, we got them to the semifinals or whatever. We got them a winning season or whatever. I know we got people championships from this channel last season. That's facts. That's 100%. I can tell you that, guaranteed. So, and if we do, we're gonna do it again after this week, right? We're gonna ask you guys, hey, did our channel help you? How did we help you? And then we're gonna put up the testimonials. We're gonna add them to the other ones. Just gonna keep on, adding to it. So hopefully, if you have any questions this week, I know this is a vital week. We're always here, 24/7, always answering that shit. When you guys always ask, even at 4 a.m, 5 a.m. We're not gonna get to you probably at that point, but we'll get to you a little bit later.
That's right.
But yeah, don't hesitate to ask questions, especially in such an important important week. We got you guys' back like we do every week. It's not a problem. And yeah, man, good luck, and don't hesitate to reach out. That's all I got to say.
That's right.
You got any last words for them, Mariano?
No. Good luck.
That's it, man. All right, good luck to you, Mariano.
Thank you.
Fantasy Expertz, and we're out, man.